Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Austin Riley, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Charlie Morton, singing he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Strike 2. Just missed. Yeah, Morton originally was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2002. He was a 3rd-round pick. Their 1st-round pick that year was Jeff Francoeur. Their 2nd-round pick that year was Brian McCann. Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
And ended up winning a World Series with Brian McCann in 2017, but they were wearing Astros uniforms.
That one down the line, and foul ball. No score, just getting started, top of the 1st. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here's a rocket out to left. Ozuna makes the grab, and that's the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starter, Braxton Garrett.
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
We go to the bottom of the 1st, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Fought off foul.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Kicks and deals. And 1 and 2. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a foul ball. And now the count is even. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Austin Riley. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Out of here. Austin Riley goes deep. His 11th of the year. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Sean Murphy. That's in for a strike. d'Arnaud off of first with 2 away. And it's even up. That one fouled off. And now it's even up.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's the 2-2. And that just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. This one high in the air to left center. Chisholm snags it on the run. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The center fielder, number 2.
Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he could make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Garrett Cooper in the box now. Takes strike 1. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. On the ground to first. The 0-2. And that's a little bit high. Liner caught at second. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Over to first, and he's saved. Here comes the 0-1. Good eye right there.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. That one ripped. White grabs it on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Nick Cortez stands in now and watches strike one. And that will end the inning. One left for Miami. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Garrett back to work. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. His meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Now a screamer into the outfield. Soler makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Jorge Mateo now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? To the right side. The rise. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting up, the center fielder,
Eli White next up for the Braves. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that's in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Caught him looking for the K. And the Braves go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Atlanta, now the left fielder, Jorge Soler. Morton back to work. Just missed. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. And a ground ball to first. Olsen steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Avisail Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve. Gene Segura at the plate here. Caught looking his first time up. Segura, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a pitch. Singy, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame, and for him just to put his name.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's gone. He powers that one out to left, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one's in there. Now 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is fouled back. Not even close there. 2-2. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. That's ripped. Base hit. Olson around second, headed for third. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. First offering misses the mark. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded. Makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So here's Murphy now. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Soler makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're up by 3. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. 0-1. Ozuna in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next one off the plate inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. Riley at second with 2 down. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That one missing inside. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That smash towards center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So they get 2. Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started, and at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. There's the strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The wind to kick the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Ground ball, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Arise takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Marlins yet to pick up a hit here. That to right. Acuna there. Squeezes it. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. Jazz Chisholm Jr. That pitch in for a strike. Strike 1. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the righty deals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail it here 3. Bottom of the 4th, and here is Jorge Mateo.
The shortstop.
The wind of the pitch.
Mateo.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And now the center fielder, Eli White. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Swings and misses, and the count 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And there's a ball. Chris, the tools for Acuna, the one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And not just offensively, but this is a guy that has a cannon of an arm. He's thrown balls in over 100 miles per hour. He's got speed on the base paths. He can do it all.
Next pitch is outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. First pitch, not close. And a good eye there.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Rips that one to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Manager out of the on the mound now, Edward Cabrera.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now Austin Riley. That misses. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Olson over at second, 1 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Darno lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Sanchez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's a strike, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, a great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Fortes batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for the Marlins. It's 5-0. Welcome back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Sean Murphy. Here the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Kicks and fires.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And it's 1-1. So now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one misses in the dirt. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Out there to center. Brings it in, and there are 2 down. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. First offering, and it just misses. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. That's out to center field. Chisholm makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Braves go down quickly here as they are unable to add to their. And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. There's a strike.
0-1.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. 0-2 now.
Ball, that's low.
The punch out there, and one out now.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
The Fish still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is down low, and now it's even 1-1. In the air, right side. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now here is Joey Wendell. First pitch just misses. Wendell goes 6'1", 32 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. The pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The rise in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is downstairs.
Ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off.
Back here in Atlanta, here's a speed threat. Jorge Mateo.
The shortstop.
Cabrera back to work. Swings through that.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And the right-hander deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one away.
Now that. The center.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Eli White. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Acuna now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Olsen, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely. That one missed.
One strike.
Austin Riley next to bat for the Braves. Three-one now. That clips the corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Braves strand one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And here it comes. This one popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In there for strike 1. And ball 1. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Olsen. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And now the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Ground ball left side. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. And now Nick Fortes. Oh, 1 down. And that's outside. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Next pitch downstairs. Full count now. He goes down looking. Marlins leave 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sixto Sanchez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
The pitch. Riley stands in now, looks at that one inside. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Scott getting ready to go. Okert getting cranked up as well. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
2-0. And there's the strike. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. 2 up, 2 down. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Ball 1 there. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Gathers and throws to first. And that's the all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Colin McHugh. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here comes a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. That one's in there. Strike one. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the third baseman, Gene Segura. On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first. Segura out in the play. Marlins set down in order. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Tanner Scott.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these guys.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. That one felt good, his 4th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-0. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Good eye right there. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And a foul ball. The 2-1. Foul ball there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Mateo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And now it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And now the center fielder, Eli White.
The center fielder, Eli White.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one almost got him. One now. Swing and a ball popped up. Segura pulls it down, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. All set to start the ninth in this one. And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Lee goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. White right there to make the grab, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Arise in the box now, no balls and a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in and into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Stepping in, Garrett Cooper. In there, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. And he deals. Right through there, got him. And that'll do it.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 60 on base. For the Marlins, no runs. You think materials make it sound silly? Like so Inside the Show with Justin.
Lost it all and had to get it all back. It's got me looking back and everything was all mad. You gotta know the roads and know when to fall back. This time I want it all and it ain't all chat. Oh mad. My mommy took my chain and where I'm pawned that. Life's like a movie, I record that. Dad was in jail, so So I grew up calling Paul dad, sitting in my cell with a bag. I'm on the phone, screws peeping through the flat, screaming like Sabrina for some. We a cat, scratch, scratch, we adapt. Point ones for a burn pack. I was comfy on the wing, you probably heard that. But when you come from the road, you always learn that. And even if I could, I wouldn't turn back. Everything was meant to be. I do 99 years for my DZD. Kick back, write a book and direct to DVD. Like, this ain't no DVD. This the realest that you ever seen, and I'm a clever breed. Can't believe we had to bury D. I'll be on the block, go shop, pop a cherry beat. I was reminiscing, sipping. More than some memories, the energies will never leave. BG, SG, he beat. Put me on my feet, slaps on repeat. Now I'm trying to stay free, play a beat. Said they want me back up in jail on repeat. Porridge oats and shredded wheat. Nice out of town trips every week.
It's not a loss if it's a lesson. You live in life, then that's a blessing. Show her love, she holds you. Shining anywhere I step in. I get the then get to pressing. From Forest Bank to Ainley, from Ainley I went to Preston. Can be depressing, is you about that life, that's the question. Is you about that life, that's the question.
They either cropping or plotting. They either... It's not a problem. I come through in the Batman looking Gotham. It's all happening. They either... I'll get used for stashing. You got a job, then that's a gaff to put the cash in. I lost racks, I never look back. We all play our part, even hood rats. Sitting in the for weeks, they run maps and hold stacks. Unplug, she'll line you up so I can get you pushed back. But every day is peak. Where we at, you better do something, move something, lick a move, do something.